as a working professional, starting a profitable coaching business is not the hardest part. The hardest part is getting your first high ticket client, which will pay you 40,000 minimum, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, and beyond that, depending upon the offer and the coaching business. But most of you are facing this struggle, even if you have the skills, even if you have the expertise. Then if you are not getting your first client, this video is for you. Because in this video we'll be talking about the 5 major reasons why you're not getting your first client and how you can get that as soon as possible. The very first mistake that I have seen so far that most of you are making is you wait to feel ready. Now when I say this, most of you wants to start a coaching business using their own expertise and the skills that you currently have. But the really major pointer is you don't start it just because you waiting until everything is perfect, or probably you wanting more certifications or you want more knowledge. And if you are thinking about the certifications, the knowledge, or probably you are thinking, no, I'm not that much expert, I need to learn more. If you are thinking this, trust me, you will not get your first client, because this is kind of a procrastination or just delaying your work just because of these false beliefs, or I would say the unnecessary things. Because as a working professional, you are an expert in particular domain, you know your things. That's why don't ever think about the certifications, because your future prospects or the clients doesn't care about your certifications that you have. And even if he is not looking into your processes, the frameworks, or either your frameworks are so perfect or something like that, if you are thinking, you are making a big mistake. Because let's say if someone is coming to you, he is only looking after the results that you will give to that person. That's why just focus more on the outcome and the output or the results that you will give to your future clients. Don't even think about the certifications, probably the quality of your like a perfect thing wala part. And also, even if you think, I don't have that much knowledge, nothing like that. The second mistake is your offer is too vague. Now when I say this in the previous videos also, I have mentioned about this topic. But let's say if you're starting a coaching business, then if you have a vague offer, now what do I mean by that? Let's say if you're a career coach or a weight loss coach, correct? You cannot simply say, I help you grow in your career. I know this is 5 to 6 words of statement. This is too vague. No one is going to come to you to buy your coaching program, which is a high ticket coaching program. That's why you have to focus more on creating the right offer, which are high ticket offers, which are not vague offers. At least your offer should solve some amount of problems or the struggles that your future client is facing. Because at the end, if someone is coming to you, he or she only have 3 to 5 seconds to understand about your offer, and within the first 3 to 5 seconds, your future prospect should get to know what kind of help you can do or what kind of output you can provide to that prospect or a client. Now the third mistake that I've seen so far is you think clients will come to me automatically and they will buy my programs and everything. If you think this in a way that I just told you, you are absolutely wrong. Because as a beginner, even if you are starting from scratch or where you are currently into the coaching industry I'm talking about, if you think they will come to me directly, even without, like what I've seen so far, most of the people will just try to focus more on posting the content and waiting. Okay, now if I'm if I started posting the content, now I'll start getting the clients. And I have seen most of you are just focusing more on the follower count. Also what I've seen so far is let's say if someone has a 500,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 followers, and they will give, okay, now I have a lot of followers, now I will get multiple clients just on the count of the numbers. If you are thinking this, you are absolutely wrong, because follower count doesn't matter. And even if you are thinking, okay, now I don't have even a lot of followers, how do I get the clients? See, follower count doesn't matter. I have seen most of the people, they are launching their own coaching businesses. Even me, when I launched my first coaching business or the first offer, I closed my first high ticket coaching client just with the 65 followers on my Instagram profile. That's why don't even think about, okay, I don't have any followers, I will not get any clients, or I have a lot of followers, I will get multiple clients. This is completely wrong. You just have to focus more on the right lead acquisition systems. If you don't have the systems in place, if you don't have the right acquisitions or the lead engine in place, you cannot attract the ideal lead or the prospects and then convert them to a high ticket prospects or the clients, I am saying. Now moving ahead, the most important factor is most of you are just thinking, my pricing is too low, or probably you are underpricing your offer or the coaching program that you have. Now here, I know most of you are thinking, or most of you would be thinking, okay, my pricing is low, then that is good, right? Most of the people should come to me and buy my coaching program. That's not how it works. Let's say if you are a career coach and if you are helping someone to grow in their career, and here you are just charging less amount. I'm talking about like 5,000 or 10,000 rupees for the entire curriculum or the program, coaching program that you have. Whoever is coming to you psychologically and at the back of her or his mind, he will think, okay, now he is actually helping me in my entire career to grow in a better way. Why is he charging just 5,000 rupees? There is something fishy, or I think his program is not good. Let me see some other options. I have seen so many people charging too less, and if you are doing this, you are actually making a big mistake, because you are indirectly or psychologically you are impacting your own coaching business in the prospect's mind. And also, you cannot charge high ticket also at the beginning. It's like you cannot charge 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh rupees as well. There is a framework, you have to go step by step, and then you can start attracting the ideal prospects and the leads into your bucket and the pipeline. You will definitely charge high ticket, I know, but in the beginning you don't have to do that. And how to do that, and where, like what kind of pricing you can actually charge, I'll definitely create the separate video on top of that. And if you want to watch those videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well, so that you will get the notification. And the last pointer, one of the most important pointers in the entire, like the mistakes list that I gave you, is you don't know how to turn your conversations into the clients. And I've seen so far most of you are actually launching their coaching businesses, or even they are like, most of you are actually thinking to starting a coaching business. But if you don't know how to turn the conversations that you are having with your ideal prospects on the social media platforms like Instagram, it could be LinkedIn, or it could be anything like if you have a mailing list or a newsletter. But if you don't know how to convert the conversations that you are having with your prospects to a client, your efforts, your follower list or the subscriber list will not actually make any sense. And this is happening because you don't have the right framework. See, whenever you launch your own coaching business, or if you are planning to launch your coaching business, obviously you will have to go on a sales calls, you will have to start conversation to your ideal prospects on the multiple social media platforms. This is another part, but obviously you'll go on a sales calls. But if you don't know how to talk in that sales calls, how to have a conversation for the next 30 minutes, how to pitch the offer, what kind of frameworks you have to use, and how to actually handle the objection that your future prospect is like giving to you, because just by like pitching your services without even understanding the problems that your prospect is facing, you cannot sell your program and you cannot convert that conversation that you are having with your prospect to a client. That's why just remember this thing. Try to learn how to close the client whenever you get on a call, or probably into the DMs, Instagram, LinkedIn, or wherever it is. So try to learn everything so that it will be easy for you to close the clients like this, correct? So just focus more on the conversations part. So these are the few mistakes or the pointers that I thought I should let you know, and you also have to focus more on these pointers or the mistakes. Try to overcome that, and I'm pretty sure you will close your first client and the future clients itself, like if you don't have if you are not taking these mistakes. And I hope you found this video helpful. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, because it will actually motivate me to create more number of videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just hit that red color subscribe button and also hit that bell icon, so that whenever I'll post a new video, you will get the notification. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.